Welcome to my channel, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning. The winds of change are blowing across the South China Sea. Japan may soon transfer powerful Asagiri Class destroyers to the Philippine Navy. These warships could reshape the balance of power and boost the Philippines' ability to defend its sovereignty. Imagine the Philippine flag flying from a sleek destroyer, a new dawn for Manila's fleet.
So, what exactly are these Asagiri Class destroyers? They were born during the Cold War, built for the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force in the late 1980s. Their mission: hunt and destroy Soviet submarines threatening Japan's sea lanes. Each ship displaces around 3,500 tons, powered by gas turbines for speeds over 30 knots. They're equipped with advanced sonar, ASROC anti-submarine rockets, and torpedoes, making them formidable submarine hunters. Over decades, they've been upgraded with new radar, electronic warfare, and combat systems. These are not experimental ships, but proven veterans, having participated in countless international exercises. Now, as they're phased out in Japan, they're finding new purpose. Their transfer to the Philippines would be a rebirth, Cold War warriors repurposed for 21st century challenges. Their robust design and ASW capabilities are exactly what the Philippines needs to monitor its complex underwater terrain. They're not just old ships, they're a legacy of naval power, ready to be passed on. The Asagiri Class is set to become a cornerstone of Philippine maritime defense.
To grasp the impact, compare the Asagiri Class to the current Philippine Navy fleet. Today's most powerful ships are the Jose Rizal Class frigates, modern but smaller and less capable. The rest of the fleet is made up of older patrol craft and former US Coast Guard cutters. The Asagiri Class destroyers would be a quantum leap, larger, more stable, and able to operate in rougher seas for longer. Their speed and firepower, main gun, Harpoon missiles, Sea Sparrow SAMs, far exceed anything the Philippines has now. Most importantly, their anti-submarine warfare suite is a game-changer. The Philippines' current ASW capabilities are minimal. The Asagiri Class would change that overnight. These ships could actively hunt submarines, denying adversaries the ability to operate undetected. This is like upgrading from a small sedan to a heavy-duty armored truck. The Asagiri Class would become the new capital ships of the Philippine Navy, transforming it into a credible blue water force. Their arrival isn't just about numbers, it's about a whole new level of naval warfare. The Philippine Navy stands on the brink of transformation.
We're getting breaking news on a story with major implications for Asian security.
The atmosphere here is tense, and the news from Tokyo has added new significance to every patrol. Sources in the Philippine Department of National Defense say talks are in their final stages. The Asagiri Class will be the backbone of the future fleet. The excitement is palpable among naval officers. Out here, we're shadowing a Philippine Coast Guard vessel, dwarfed by nearby Chinese ships. Imagine a 3,500-ton destroyer in its place, bristling with missiles and advanced radar. It changes the dynamic completely. Right now, Philippine ships can only watch and report. With destroyers, they can guard and protect. The focus is on anti-submarine warfare. The deep waters around Palawan and Reed Bank are strategic blind spots. An adversary's submarine could operate here with near impunity, until now. The Asagiri is a submarine killer, forcing adversaries to think twice before entering Philippine waters. It's not just about surface ships, it's about controlling the unseen battlefield beneath the waves. The stakes are high, and the region is watching. Back to you, Sarah.
Acquiring destroyers is one thing, operating them is another. The first hurdle is training. These are complex warships, far more advanced than anything the Philippines has operated. Crews, engineers, and technicians will need extensive training, likely with Japanese support. Then there's cost. While the ships may come cheap, operating and maintaining them is expensive. Fuel, spare parts, and advanced munitions will strain the defense budget. The Navy must develop new doctrines and learn to integrate these ships into a modern task force. Command, control, and joint operations will need a revolution. Port facilities and logistics must be upgraded to support larger, more complex vessels. Without robust support, these destroyers risk becoming floating museums. The price of new power is deep: sustained investment in people, infrastructure, and strategy.
The potential transfer of Japanese destroyers to the Philippines is shaking up the regional power balance. Beijing has issued warnings, urging restraint and caution in the South China Sea. Privately, other Southeast Asian nations like Vietnam and Malaysia see a stronger Philippine Navy as a positive development. It complicates China's strategic calculations and provides a counterweight to its dominance. This move also strengthens the US-Japan-Philippines trilateral alliance. Washington wants its allies to take on greater security roles, and this transfer fits that strategy. The destroyers will enhance interoperability and collective deterrence. They'll likely participate in joint exercises, binding the three navies closer together. However, some analysts warn this could provoke a stronger Chinese response. The key will be managing and communicating the transfer as a defensive stabilizing measure. The regional chessboard is being reset, and this is a major play. All eyes are on Manila, Tokyo, and Beijing.
The arrival of Asagiri-class destroyers is more than a military transaction. It's a defining moment for the Philippines. For decades, the nation watched its maritime rights challenged. Now it gains a credible means to stand guard. This is about national pride, security, and a future for generations of Filipinos. Japan, too, is stepping up, emerging as a proactive leader in regional security. By strengthening partners, Japan is building a network for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Alliances are more than treaties, they're about real support and shared responsibility. The journey ahead won't be easy. Costs, training, and logistics are immense, and the geopolitical risks are real, but the rewards are greater. A modernized Philippine Navy, better able to protect its people and contribute to regional security. The Asagiri class is not a magic solution, but a catalyst for change. This is the story of a nation rising to meet its challenges, and an ally stepping up to help. The Philippine Navy is on the cusp of transformation. The old Cold War warriors from Japan may soon find a new home as maritime guardians of the Philippine archipelago. The next chapter is about to be written, and it will be one for the history books.